Hey party people, I'm Kitty. Welcome to my channel, and if you're a returning viewer, you get a gold star today. Congratulations. So today we've got to talk about DaBaby and not what you're thinking of. Before we begin, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to fight the turfs, and let's get started. I wasn't going to address DaBaby because everyone already did, and by the time you see this, it'll probably be old news. But this man is a criminal and has a very just dark history that I think should be addressed because nobody should be his fan and he should probably be in jail. So if you don't know why everyone is mad at DaBaby right now, it's because of what he said at Rolling Loud Festival, which also, why did they have this festival? There was 100,000 people there the first night during the pandemic, and Florida has set 3 records this week with new cases, just hitting 25,000 in one day. Who could have predicted that a festival during a pandemic would be a super spreader event? How could we have possibly known? Anyway.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone like that up.
Okay, first issue, contributing to HIV and AIDS stigma, which I shouldn't have to even go into how problematic that is, but if you don't already know, literally just look at Elton John's Twitter and he made a great response about it. Also, the misinformation, like if you get HIV, like it's treatable and it doesn't necessarily turn into AIDS anymore, and you're not gonna die in 2 to 3 weeks, and that definitely should not be a message that is spread.
Lady, you like water. Put your cell phone like that up.
Now he's going to show up on Bad Women's Anatomy soon. I hope. I can only hope.
Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone like that.
Let's be real about this.
Yeah, keep it real.
And his little hype man, he's like, let's be real about this. Like, and there's 3 guys on stage. All 3 of you thought this was okay? Yikes.
Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Being gay is suspect as a motherfucker. You heard it here first.
Light on. Put a hand in the air with a cell phone and then turn the light on if you special too. Who the threw that?
Someone threw something at him. I did not see that part. Oh my god. Okay, but that was his rant. Sexist, homophobic, contributing to problematic stigma about fucking HIV and AIDS, so it's not cool at all. He then made an apology, but it wasn't really an apology. He was basically just doubling down on what he said, and obviously people did not take that well. And he was going on like, well, my gay fans don't have AIDS because my gay fans aren't dirty, and my gay fans aren't junkies. There's so much to unpack in just that. People with AIDS and HIV and STDs in general are not dirty. Most people will get an STD at some point in their life if they don't already have one. Like 97 around there % of people have herpes. So, and do you know where most people get their herpes? From their parents kissing them on the mouth. STD stigmas help no one. They do nothing. I don't know, there's so much shame because of the stigmas, which can lead to people not getting treated, and we don't want that. No. So obviously that apology did not go well, so he made another one, and that was again bad. I don't remember how that one went really, but that one was also bad. And then a third one, but it was this time it was a written post, which it was clearly not written by him. It was made by PR, I'm assuming, and he posted this on Instagram. And it was actually a nice kind of genuine apology, and then he deleted it. He ain't sorry. You're all caught up if you didn't already know what's going on. Now let's look at 2018, because how is this man not in jail? So I found out what happened in 2018 through Sloan's video, so I wish he gave a link, but he didn't. And I tried to do a little bit of research on the situation, and nothing was addressed until this year. Really, except I found this one article, which is also a little bit different from the original story that I heard. But I'm going to give a trigger warning because this is going to involve death and guns and murder. So basically, in a North Carolina Walmart, DaBaby got into an altercation with a fan. This source is saying that the fan was trying to rob him, but other sources they said he was just trying to talk to him, and DaBaby has a history of not being very nice to his fans, so it's not really that surprising. But like, he was trying to talk to him and he got annoyed, and I guess they got into a physical altercation, and then DaBaby shot him. He killed a 19-year-old in Walmart. Yup, it sure happened. And I'm not going to be linking this source because they added a picture. And I don't want people to see that because it's awful. So this year, ABC News actually released an article. They mentioned the North Carolina shooting, the Walmart shooting by DaBaby, but they didn't go into any details. But they the article is about DaBaby addressing the shooting in his song called Masterpiece. And let me read you these lyrics. They just told me that somebody died, but it don't bother me. Let that sit for a second. That's a G thing. No, it don't bother me. It's the G way. I don't know what went down at that Walmart. So he killed a man and he feels no remorse. That's what I heard. So I don't know if it was in late December 2019 or early 2020, like early. But DaBaby slapped a woman at his concert. I read that from a different angle. You could tell it was a slap, but I've also read that it was a punch. You can't really tell from that angle. All you can tell is that he definitely hit her. He claims that, I guess someone hit him and he hit her back, but it wasn't her that hit him. And then I also, I know when he made an apology about it, but he was just complaining about them being too close to him, and that's why he was upset. And he was like, why can't you just zoom in on your phone? I know you have Zoom. If your fans get too close to you at a concert, you can slap them. So, all right. DaBaby has also allegedly been charged for assault and robbery, so he's really great. I forgot to mention that the charges were dropped for the shooting in Walmart. So that is DaBaby's dark history. And again, I ask, why does he have supporters? Because he's clearly not a good person. I would never trust this man. I would never want to be around him because it sounds like he's pretty violent and aggressive, and he doesn't show much remorse, as we can see. And I think that little lyric he made about the Walmart shooting is really gross. Ugh. There, of course, have been celebrities who are calling him out in different ways, really. Like Elton John called him out for the stigma about HIV and AIDS, and he did a great explanation of everything about that on Twitter. Obviously, a lot of other celebrities were really angry with him, but other people were sympathetic. There's Miley Cyrus, who said she is a proud member of the LGBTQ+ community, but just canceling him leads to more division, and that sounds like a bipartisan bullshit kind of answer, and I don't like that, because we should hold people accountable. And I don't know, saying that it leads to division when he literally said something so homophobic and he was sexist and like did not care, shows no remorse, like that is not someone that we need to be including. Like, there can be division isn't always bad. Some people shouldn't be with the rest of us. I mean, like, living out with us. He should be in jail. The responses have really been all over the place, and I really do not appreciate what Miley said, because that really just feels like the people who want to please the non-Trump supporting Republicans. And like, we all know that shit like this always benefits the oppressor and never helps the people who are being oppressed. So when someone's being homophobic or racist or transphobic or sexist, that is oppression. And no, I'm not gonna stand by it. We're gonna call that shit out, and we're gonna cancel them. As they should be. Sorry today was a little bit of a heavy one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to delete all of his music off your phone and leave me a like and subscribe to fight the terse. And if you made it all the way here, what's your favorite flower? I'd love to know. And are you digging my Hawaiian shirt era? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.